Hey everybody, Lakitu here and welcome back to another video. In today's video we're going to be talking about Bowser's Fury, mainly my thoughts and feelings about the game and why I think it's worth playing. Anyways, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. We're trying to hit 10k this year, so any type of support for the channel really means a lot to me. So I hope you guys are going to enjoy today's video and Lakitu, start. So starting off with the soundtrack and Bowser's Fury, and I do think that this soundtrack is pretty solid. While playing throughout the game, I enjoyed a lot of the songs in the game, such as Lake Labcat and Mount Magmeow. Those have become one of my personal favorites in the game. But I do personally prefer 3D World's soundtrack, but that doesn't mean Bowser's Fury soundtrack is bad. I just prefer 3D World's soundtrack just because I think it sounds better and it's just a bit more hype in my opinion. If you ever have some free time on your hands, I recommend listening to Bowser's Fury soundtrack. You probably won't regret it since it's pretty good. The best way I can describe Bowser's Fury exploration is that it's a lot like Odyssey's exploration, where it's open world, but it's also linear compared to Odyssey, just like 3D World's linear levels. And honestly, I had a blast playing Bowser's Fury. Exploring in this game is a lot of fun. Collecting each cat shine, going to the different islands, I had a lot of fun doing all of that stuff, and it was a great time playing this game. I don't know why, but Bowser's Fury reminds me of a certain chapter in A Hat in Time called Alpine Skyline. In this chapter, there are 4 big islands to explore, and each of them have their own theme. A few of them kind of reminded me of a few of the islands in Bowser's Fury. For example, the lava and ice theme, and for both of these islands are also in Bowser's Fury for these 2 islands as well. I don't know, I see a lot of similarities, and that's a good thing because both of these are great. For the past couple of years, most of Bowser's fights have become pretty boring and just pretty basic in my opinion. There was nothing new in them and there was nothing unique about them, but Bowser's Fury changes that. In Bowser's Fury, Mario and Bowser go ham. They both transform into their G-Max forms and they go at it. And it's really cool and I really like what they did here. I just think it's a lot of fun fighting Bowser in this form and in this way, and I definitely can see some more potential in future Bowser fights if they keep doing unique stuff like this. How the Bowser fights work in Bowser's Fury, whenever Bowser appears, which is pretty often, you have the choice to go Super Saiyan or not. Most of the time I chose to go Super Saiyan because I really enjoyed the fights, but there are some times where I just didn't decide to fight him because I wanted to collect more cat shines. But I really like that it gives you the choice to fight him or not, so you don't feel forced to. Because if you felt a bit forced, then I think it might have gotten a bit repetitive fighting him over and over again. But since you have the choice to fight him or not, then it doesn't really get repetitive in my opinion. If Bowser's Fury did not include 3D World, like it was just a solo game by itself, then I say this game's a bit overpriced. Why is that, you may ask? Well, Bowser's Fury main story is really short. I beat it within an hour and 30 minutes and I ended up 100%ing the game less than 10 hours. To be exact, in 6 hours, and that doesn't mean that the game's bad, it's just that the game is really short and easy to complete. Even if Bowser's Fury released by itself, not including 3D World, it's still gonna be full price because it's Nintendo that we're talking about here. Literally all their games are full price. I don't think there is a single game not on the market that Nintendo's that release that isn't full price. Like I just said, the main story of Bowser's Fury is really short. I ended up beating the main story with only 51 shines, but don't worry. In total, Bowser Fury has 100 shines, so there's way more shines to collect after you beat the main story. And I 100%ed the game, and honestly, I had a great time 100%ing this game. I definitely think it's worth your time 100%ing this game. For example, if you enjoyed collecting shines with Plessy, there are way more shines to collect after you beat the game with Plessy, and I enjoyed getting them. It was a lot of fun. In conclusion, I'd say Bowser Fury is a great game and it's definitely worth your time playing, especially that it includes 3D World, and now since 3D World has online multiplayer now, this game is worth the full price, and I definitely recommend buying this game if you have the chance to. But yeah, that's about it for today's video. If you guys haven't already, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. It'll really help out the channel. We're trying to hit 10K this year, so any support on this video and to the channel really means a lot. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and Lakitu out.